Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, I'm Didina. Today we'll be reacting to Umamusume Pretty Derby, Umapyoi Legend, the English version. I thought it would be better to do the English version so that those who haven't actually played the game will be able to experience it in their native language if it is. So that's also why it's here, but also my husband did play Umamusume, so I actually did listen to it in Japanese. So I wanted to see what it was like in English. He did drop it, so it's not like I listened to everything, but I do know what the game is like, and it does remind me of Love Live. I don't know if any of you guys played that game or even watched it, but I was really into Love Live back in the day. I actually didn't know it was a gacha game. I think I tried it a little bit at the time, and then I stopped once I reached a blocker, but it was quite enjoyable, and I always liked watching Love Live, so this is giving me similar feelings as that, and I can see why people really like it, but I probably won't be playing it myself. I probably will be watching it, the anime, but that's about it. But if you do have videos that you think would be interesting, such as the story or the lore, the world, or even just video essays or review videos about Umamusume, then go ahead and comment down below and I'll be happy to check it out on my channel. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, gives me the same feelings. Yay! I want to watch it one way through before I comment much. Yay! Oh, I really like her design. I like how they don't take out all of the Japanese. Yeah! I want to stop it before. Okay, I guess not. But I before I play it again, because I do want to look a little bit carefully at the lyrics. But I did find it interesting that they have like a concert thing. Mostly because it really does remind me of Love Live with the whole singing and dancing and concert style, like idol style. It subtly reminds me of kind of like AKB stuff too, with the way that they presented like the shows and the concerts and whatnot. And I quite enjoy it. It really brings a much more positive vibe to the whole scene. And this game in general gives a lot of, I know it's a gacha game and gacha games always get like a bad rep and all that stuff, but it feels like a game that makes you feel good. And it brings up that pure emotion inside of you, especially when like you're watching like the horses or the Umamusume's racing. It just brings out that excitement that you might not have felt for a very long time, over something so simple in concept. If you think about it, like it's nothing complicated. You send out a girl and then hope that she makes the race depending on her stats or whatnot. It also reminds me of some otome games that have like those side, like where you have to like train or study or like somehow increase the stats in order to reach this goal or surpass this goal. It's very much like that from what I can understand. And when I actually like looked at my husband play, that's what it seemed like. And he would be blasting the music so I will be able to hear it. But I actually don't think I listened to this one. I think it might have been a different song that I listened to. But I really liked this one much better than the one that I actually listened to from his game. So I'm pleasantly surprised. And it's very J-poppy and anime style, obviously, which I quite enjoy. I always find it funny, though, whenever there's like an English version, they don't like fully, I guess, translate everything. So, I mean, I understand the ones that are like onomatopoeia because that's kind of difficult to translate into English. But for things that are like, I'm trying to remember which line it is. So like, dan 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 deban ga chikazuki, or like, soa soa, or Umapyoi. I guess for that one that makes sense because it's very similar to the title. But like there's some parts where I'm like, are you guys really, is this really an English version? This could pass as like a Japanese version with the amount of Japanese that they still keep in here, like hai or oi, or I guess that one's fine. But there are some parts where I'm like, I'm pretty sure you could have made that into like a different thing. I think it was like right before you're like, Kimi no aiba ga. That doesn't really need to be in Japanese, right? But when we think about Japanese songs that end up having an English version, they usually do tend to contain a lot more Japanese than you expect, which I find to be so funny. I mean, I still like it, but it's still really funny to me that they call it an English version when it's not fully. And even Korean song, like K-pop also does that, where they don't fully translate it. I think the only group that actually had a fully translated thing is maybe the Seraphim. That I think they're the closest to actually having an English version that doesn't really contain any Korean words. But I can't really think of any Japanese songs that have an English version that is actually fully in English, aside from like onomatopoeia stuff, because that's always difficult. But do let me know if you actually have any songs that you know and are aware of with an English version that is actually fully in English. But either way, I really enjoyed this. I just thought it was really funny though, whenever there's like so much Japanese and then like because I don't know if the English singers are the same as the Japanese artists for the characters or the voice actors or actresses, or if it's an actually like a different person and then they're singing it. And if that's the case, then they did a good job in like pronouncing the Japanese, obviously. But that's also why I'm assuming that it's probably the same voice actress as the Japanese rather than two separate VAs. But I don't really have enough information about that. So if you guys can educate me on that, that'll be great. But overall, this was a very pleasant surprise, and it just makes me want to watch all those idol anime, and I guess I don't know if you guys watch Purikua, but Purikua, Love Live, Idolmaster. What else is there? There's like a whole bunch that are like supposed to be for, obviously for children, so it's not like super heavy in content because it's meant for kids. But I usually have like a period of time where I really enjoy that kind of stuff, so I end up like binging it even more. I'm kind of slowly falling into that mood again. But overall, I really enjoyed this. I look forward to watching another one. I believe someone recommended a second one. But if you have videos that you'd like me to check out and react to on this channel, then make sure to comment down below. But if not, make sure to support the original video, which I will link down below. And you know the drill on how to do that, so I won't repeat myself. But if you enjoyed my reaction to it, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!